So in the last video, we left off over here where we created the coffee shop in the next cell, right? Oh, I do have to save mine. I'll show you how to save that in just a second. So we're over here at a little coffee shop, right? First thing we're going to do is our goal is to make sure to have at least 6 different cells. So you're going to go down to where it says add and delete cells, and we're going to click where it says 3 by 2 until that little section is highlighted in green. Then we're going to click update storyboard. Okay, just so that we have these first 3 and then now we have the last 3 over here. Okay, so in order for now I have to do my little coffee shop section, right? It'll be so much easier if I can just copy my little character because she's already sitting down and then put it right over here. Okay, so that it's not the way you do it usually. So when you click the character that you want, so if I want this character, I'm going to click where it says edit. I'm going to click those little papers, and if you see it right around my mouse, it says copy. I'm just going to click that, and then a second version of my character is made. So I'm going to move her right over here. Okay. And then I'll edit her pose to where she can be like drinking coffee with one arm. Yeah. And is like talking at the same time. I'll do that. And then I'll do the same thing with this character. We go to edit and then click the little papers. And I'm going to click and drag her as well. And then I'll change her where her expression is a little bit different because she's now sitting in a coffee shop, right? So it'll be like a chill expression. This arm is going to be like this. And this arm is going to be like this. There we go. And then she'll be sitting down as well, right? Update pose. And I'm going to bring her down a little bit, make her a little bit smaller since they're both sitting fairly near each other. Okay. And now that they look fairly normal, I'm going to give them some coffee, right? And add some stuff over here so that it looks like they're actually, drinking coffee and whatnot. So I'm going to click where it says infographics. And then there's a bunch of different shapes that they have up here. I'm going to click the down arrow so I can see a bit more. A bunch of these different icons. So I'm going to find this little coffee icon right here. I'm going to click it and I'm going to drag it over here. And I'll put this back up because I don't need this one. So in this little section, I'm going to make it lot smaller, right? Because it's going to be like on the table. And I'll change the color to where the color ends up being like a darker, that kind of a color. Choose. And then same thing with this one. I want it to even put it in her hand. And then we're going to copy it so that there's the same copy, and then I'll flip it the other way. So in order to flip it, I'm going to click where it says rotate like this. Rotate horizontally. Click that. So now the little handle is now facing the side. And that's where I'll drag it right there. Can't really see that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a little bit darker. There we go. So you can really see her. Let's make this black as well. There we go. Perfect. And now they're both sitting there drinking coffee. And then I'll add my little description here. While we were drinking coffee, my friend told me that she had an interesting accident. And then I'll get into it in the next one. All right. So we're going to keep going and add your little, I can say that she had an interesting accident, and I can even type in their little comment section over here in their little textables saying what that accident was right over here. I can add mine. I can even make a circle one. Here, I have to make these much smaller though. Smaller. There you go. All right. And then to save it, right here where it says save, I'm going to click the save button at the bottom. And then I can create 2 storyboards. Perfect. So I'm going to click the title and I'm going to say, well, this is just an example. So I'll say example story. If you want to add a description, so you remember if you're making multiple, I don't know. And you can click Save Storyboard. Then you're done. And then say you like took a break and then you want to like come back to it tomorrow or whatever, you're going to go back. So say like we logged in, right? So we're on this page. You're going to go to the very top where it says pricing, my storyboards, and log out. You can go to my storyboards. And then you'll see that yours is right over here, right? The one that we were working on. So you're going to go all the way down to where it says edit, copy, or whatever. You're going to click edit. And then when you click edit, you can start putting in and adding and changing everything that you want to from where we left off.